howdy ho, folks. It's me, Mario. No. This should be, as the title alludes to, the final Legends 2 stream. I don't remember how long. This is also because I'm not sure if there's a little bit more after this, but I'm pretty sure this is literally just going to be the final boss and cutscene. So what I've already set up to do after I'm finished is to play Mega Man X4. I don't know if X4 will be a full-on like playthrough, or if it'll just be I just play it for a bit today and then I move on to another game next week. We'll figure it out. But don't be surprised if it becomes a full X4 playthrough. Anyway, I'll be calling the boys in just a moment. Let me turn this image off. Yeah, because the area I'm in, there was no actual music playing, so I actually had to bring out music again. Honestly, inconsiderate game. How could you? How could you do this for atmosphere, honestly? Like, tisk tisk. How could? Shouldn't do that. My one cat's demanding dinner early, and I just made that noise, and she's gonna be like, "Where's my grub?" I got the door closed, so she can't get in here. Aha. I had to do it, otherwise she would have been really chaotic. I actually learned for stream, one of them accidentally hit the little button that turns off the USB port for my Bluetooth sensor and our dongle, so I couldn't connect my headphones for a minute. Anyway, let me go call the boys. Hello.
There we go.
Let me hit the button so you can see the game. So my plan for today is pretty much since I'm pretty sure this would be like incredibly short. I've set up for X4 to play Mega Man X4 after this. Well, we'll see.
Makes sense.
Maybe I'm wrong and there won't be any X4 today. I don't know. How are you doing today?
Oh, you know, same old, same old. Nothing really of note to bring up, I think. You?
Things are going to get a little different from here on. This is it, Mega Man.
Say that again. The game's also talking to me. What was that last bit you said? I'm sorry.
I just said, how are you?
Oh! Shit, sorry. I was like, I think that's what they said, but I'm not sure. I don't want to be presumptuous. I'm doing alright. All things considered.
You know what happens when you assume.
You make an ass out of Ming!
Oh man, good, I hate that guy. He kind of has that arsehole vibes, you know what I mean? Some people you meet and you're like, yeah, they're probably not. Yeah, they might be nice, but also, probably not. Like you!
Hey!
Ah, no one's ever thought you're nice.
Hey!
Disagreeing. Oh yeah, Paul's dead. Anyway, moving on, who cares?
What's dead?
Paul's dead.
Who?
Yeah, that guy, yeah. Paul McCartney, obviously.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, no, Spider-Man Paul.
Oh! Honestly, I forgot.
Yeah.
There's even a bit, I was like, oh yeah, he did die. Oh, he'll probably be back, though.
I mean, that's sort of the thing, right? It's just too late. Like, I've kind of seen that sentiment a lot. A lot of people are just kind of like, no more. They're tired of being abused.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pretend like, I'm like, oh, they're gonna fix it. They're not.
I can fix.
So I'm like, honestly, like, I just, after, like I said, after all the it's been decades of, like, the shit in Spider-Man, so I can't even pretend to be optimistic about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm gonna have to wait for there to be an entire, like, year of nothing but good shit for me to even consider looking over that way. And that ain't happening.
Yeah. But yeah, it has unfortunately been like a rather slow week because we're kind of at this. We're in that unfortunate point where like nothing really comes out for a couple months.
Was it? I know. Well, there's that game Screamer I want to play. It's like a visual novel / kind of Burnout sort of racing game. I'm probably gonna buy that maybe even today because I was finishing up some of my smaller games. And I'm actually thinking about probably going back to Metaphor because was it Neo 3 I like overall, but it's that thing with open world games where I tend to get bored. And it has that thing of like, again, I always just would like, this is alright, but I would rather if I just had like, you know, levels.
It sounds weird to say, but I do wonder like how if open world is really like to the actual beneficial of a Soulsborne like game.
Because, like, there's a lot less enemy types in it, from what I've seen, and, like, there was a couple more that got added after I got to the second map. But, like, I was kind of like, the feed is too slow. And, again, I'm like, it's that issue again where where with me in open world games, where it's like, I get bored a lot of times traversing and trying to get to the actual, like, meat and potatoes of the game.
Yeah.
And I just like I would rather just play another thing, so I might go back to it later. But I'm gonna like I think there's some cool shit, but I think these like combat mechanics would just be better if it was like Neo 2 with like level designs and shit rather than an open world design. But I usually feel that way.
I mean, it makes sense. As for me, I don't know. Just not really found a game I've wanted to play. I did replay like the Spyro trilogy, the Reignited one, a couple
Well, I
of
do
weeks
still
back.
need to go back and play, go back and actually, and also do, fucking, like, I also gotta do Rebirth at some point. Chapter 1 of the remake of, Sky. Get off my ass, please.
Yeah.
I know there's like there's also a Mouse TI that's coming out pretty soon. It's like a boomer shooter rubber hose game.
Yeah, the thing that got announced like as Steamboat Willie into the public domain, I believe.
I think it was like a little bit. So I knew about it before, but it was on one of the shows around that time because they used to have a different name. Because I was following it like its development for a little bit. There are some like this is before it got a publisher, so like there's some like indie games that like I followed like earlier in the development. Like Pizza Tower and Anton Blast were kind of crazy because they were both in development around the same time with each other. So when people were calling one copy the other, I was like, that's no.
It's kind of funny how sometimes these things just have weird
I mean,
synergy.
they were both inspired by like WarioWare, like the old Wario games. So like, and Nintendo ain't made one for a bit, and they were very popular. So it makes sense for there to be a couple of indies to be like, I'm gonna make my own Wario with blackjack and hookers.
Hey, forget the Wario.
Okay, I forgot there was the boss rush for this. I'm actually going back to grab some healing supplies. So I'm probably just gonna get a recharge from data. But so there will be a bit more trekking, so this might take a little bit longer. But then again, I can also go back to roll and get her to upgrade my gun again. I did just pick up a bunch of money. So I think I might actually do that. Also, I can probably turn off the range buster part, because I don't really need to increase my range anymore. Because most of the fights are going to be up close. Let's see. Yeah, let's go with energy versus rapid. Yeah.
I did like catch
like
up with. I did catch up with Vigilantes, which does prove my point. Oh man, I sure do like this show when there's no fucking Deku.
I do need to watch that still. But yeah, no, I know about your hatred of Deku. My hatred is just strictly Bakugo. I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah, I mean Bakugo can also go suck a lemon, but it's fine. I think there's enough room to hate both of them.
I actually like Deku though. That's the problem. So it's not like there's not room for another person to hate. I just don't hate him. I don't care for the Grapist.
I mean, I barely remember he's there.
That's why I don't like hate him like the others, where it's like I remember you're there because you won't like well, not with the others, but with Baku, where it's like you're everywhere and you should have died.
It's like, what if Sasuke didn't vanish from the show for like 3 years?
And somehow I hate him more than Sasuke, and I hate Sasuke.
Because Sasuke vanished from the show for like 3 years.
To be fair, he made up for it by taking over the show for a while, too.
Yeah, but frankly, also getting a break from Naruto himself is for the best.
You know what? You're right. I just don't fucking like Naruto.
I mean, I kind of work on the basis that, basically none of the core characters in Naruto are actually any good, or well, spending time with.
Oh, I don't have enough money for that. Damn it.
And especially all the ones that Kishimoto obviously really liked or was bullied into by fans to promote. They're also, I don't know, I've always, like, everyone's like big on Shikamaru, and I always thought he was just a dickhole. He's just a dickhole.
I think he's alright. I think Shikamaru's alright.
I mean, I think what bothers me is that they spend all of that time saying, man, revenge sure is bad, don't get revenge, don't act in revenge, and then he gets revenge, but it's okay when he does it.
You know, that's funny, that's... God damn it, Sabo's not here for me to reference it, but that's something that pissed me off in fucking Tales of Arise. But only Sabo would understand, he ain't here.
Don't worry, buddy, I got your back.
But, to summarize, so, in the plot where they're, like, enslaved by these space people,
fucking space noids.
Right? So you fight and kill, like, a bunch of these lords, other than one who wasn't a bad guy. He becomes a party member. You then finally get to the main... One of your party members has been there since, like, the end of the first area. She, really hates the Space Noids. Like, really fucking hates them. You learn it's because, one of the lords completely massacred, like, all of her people, her family, like, brutally. And,
so the Sasuke problem.
So she specifically wants to... So when, you finally get to fight the one that did it. They all turn around. This includes a character earlier named Law who, wanted revenge for his dad getting killed by them. It's like, yo, girl, revenge actually is bad. Huh? Yeah, I didn't actually feel anything from it. It didn't change anything. Revenge bad. And then the entire plot turns into this. And they try, after, like, spending the entire game showing every lord but the one who is your friend as, like, cartoonishly evil. In fact, even with the one that's like, no, you don't want revenge. She literally melted a bunch of people in front of the party and, like, laughed about it. And then, when she's gonna you finally confront her and fight her for the last time, you don't kill her, because, you know, that would be bad. You'd be just as bad as her if you killed her. She gets killed by the next, arc antagonist. Is she resentful? Remorseful? No, she's comically evil! And they pivot in this direction through the rest of it, and it's so dumb. It's so bad.
You know what? I mean, while I get that, I still think the Naruto example is worse, and I'll tell you for why. Because there's no point where Shikamaru is like, "My God, what have I done?" Or, "Yeah, I killed it. I killed him," or or I destroyed that man, and I like there is no like form of any kind of regret or anything. He's like, "I'd do it again. I wish he was still here so I could do it more."
Yeah, but
Like at the very least, you can like I understand what you're saying. It is like dumb and bullshit. It is dumb and stupid that was the thing they went. I'm just saying is that
it felt like it felt more like the story was doing at that point because they didn't do anything to try and make it gray. Is that one of the writers for some reason got really uncomfortable with the idea of letting a woman have revenge, and then bent over backwards the entire rest of the story to justify saying no, actually she shouldn't get revenge. And it would be a bad thing, yo.
Oh, yeah.
It's so weird. It's so bad.
We need to be told these things because they can't figure it out for themselves.
And it's also one of those things where it's not like before that point that the character Law was showing like any kind of like remorse for killing a guy out of revenge. Mind you, a guy who was also comically evil. None of the lords, other than the one who is your friend, is not comically evil. They're all comically evil. And, they didn't really, like, do anything like that until, you know, she's like, I want to fucking kill them because they killed all of my family and friends and keep killing other people like us. You can't do that. It's bad. Don't you know, if you kill them, then you're bad. No? That's not how that fucking works. The only thing that benefits is the fucking murderer. Fuck off.
Yeah, so it always just got to be in my bonnet of the whole ethos of the series being revenge is bad. Okay, look at the cycle of violence.
Oh no, I get that.
And then it's like, except for the favorite, he can do it. It's okay if he does it.
That's fair. There are two things that are bad, but in different ways. But it made me think of that.
I'm just saying, we should have lived in a world where Rock Lee got to do literally anything.
Rock Lee was too cool, and the creator realized that, so that's why he wasn't allowed to do much else.
Let me show you how hard work can overcome genius by never having it actually work.
Ever.
Yeah.
Listen,
I don't need
it's his
fault.
fault. It's his fault that he wasn't born as Ninja Jesus. Honestly, good.
You don't need special powers in order to be successful. Proceeds to lose every single fight against everybody who has more special powers than him.
Honestly, his fault for not being born with more special powers.
Yeah.
He should have chosen better.
Why didn't your family seal a demon inside you? Did they just not love you enough?
Yeah, come on. Are you telling me you're not secretly Ninja Jesus? What's wrong with you? What are you actually doing with yourself? Fuck you.
I believe we call that a skill issue.
Right. Tisk. Shame on thee. It's so fucking stupid. God, Naruto sucks.
I'm glad it's like a forever series. Yeah, sure, you heard the tale of Naruto, but what about Boruto?
I still, and I know I've probably said this before, when I first heard the name Boruto, I laughed because it's a joke I make. Whenever, like, we're in an early session of a new campaign of D&D, and I think my character might die, and I really don't feel like making a new character, I make a joke like, oh no, Melita's going to die. Alright, I'm going to introduce my backup character. Her name is Belita. And wouldn't you know? She has the same exact stat blocks and background. She's the forgotten twin sister of them. Crazy. That's like the shit I do as a joke. These motherfuckers did it with sincerity.
It's like what they did in Gundam 00, where they killed Lock-on Stratos in this first season. Good thing he had his twin brother, Lock-on Stratos.
Honestly, that would be something. Yeah, you're right. That would be something to do it if I didn't even feel like changing the letter. I'd be like, nah, it's just the same guy. Fuck you.
I think his actual name is like Lyle Delanley versus Kyle Delanley. Is one letter difference. Fucking have your cake and eat it bullshit.
Sorry, it's just so fucking funny. Oh, fuck. Fucking hack frauds up in this bitch.
I mean, I've always said I hate Gundam 00 sucks.
Oh, you hate 00, I know.
Nobody ever believes me.
Nobody hates 00 more than you. I know that for a fact.
They hated Jesus because he told the truth.
Kira Jesus Yamato?
The gravity's increased again.
Yeah, I mean, we hate him too. Oh well. But yeah, Vigilantes is fun. Like I said, just the fact that it's more about the world and all of the other characters. What else? I did also catch up with the new Digimon series, and you know, it's still okay. It's alright. Kind of waiting for it to actually kick in.
I still gotta watch that.
I guess it's what they might call a slow burn, since it doesn't take 13 episodes to finish the whole thing.
I know, like, Geckomon took forever to Digivolve if he's even Digivolve yet.
Yeah. We're up to Ultimate now.
Because I remember people were, like, commenting on it being, like, the new record holder or something like that for, a main guy to get the, their Digi-Evolution.
Yeah, I think it was like 10. I think it was like 10 episodes or something. Nothing. I mean, nothing wrong with a slow burn like that.
Yeah, I mean, I liked Kenichi, and literally the first thing they do is just have him learn a fucking stepping technique.
Learn how to sidestep.
Yeah.
Next, we'll move on to Circle Strafe. I need to rewatch Kenichi, and by rewatch I mean watch for the first time because I was a manga reader in preparation for the new one.
It looks like defeating that guardian restored the gravity.
Even though the one will follow, even though the anime ends way before the manga does.
Oh yeah, it's like it ends basically on the first arc.
Yeah, the conclusion of the first arc because it's fighting the. Are they just called Ragnarok? Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they were all like themed after the Nordic. They all had like Nordic god code names.
Yeah, because of loose bullshit. What's like Siegfried, who because he's immortal, and what that means is he can just roll with punches really well. And then he's called Odin because he's a spear that doesn't miss, and by spear I mean he just hits you really hard.
I mean, it's kind of like a spear if you close your eyes.
Yeah, if you really squint and you think about it.
Yeah.
The entire reason that Odin is even evil is because Kenichi got a pin that he wanted.
Which is really funny.
Yeah. There's more to it. There's a lot more to it. I purposely tried to play it off as silly, as stupid, but you know.
Well, I mean, it's called having fun.
Yeah.
Having a little bit of whimsy.
I just don't want people to think I don't like the show. I don't like the series because obviously do.
If you didn't, you would make it very clear, and also you wouldn't have recommended it to me.
Also, I wouldn't have watched it. Yeah. I did introduce you to it, huh?
Yeah.
I just want to know if the sequel manga will prove my long-standing suspicion that Sasaki is actually Kenichi's uncle.
That would be funny.
Like his for real uncle.
Like, wait, I'm your uncle? Fuck, what? Alright, sure,
Not
whatever,
just
I don't care. Anyway,
not just his,
back
like-
to training.
Not just like his surrogate dad or uncle, big brother, whatever.
It's okay, it's okay, the dad uses guns and he uses fists. It's fine.
Yeah, he's just there to be Sun. He's the Sun Master.
Yeah.
Not that I care about you, Baka.
Rise, Sebastian!
Hi, Sabo.
Hey, Sabo.
I had to invoke Sebastian to summon him.
I can't. The timing of that was perfect. We were talking about Kenichi, and I did the Rise, Sebastian, and immediately you joined.
But he's that guy could have a shotgun. I thought guns were illegal in Japan.
That's why
Yeah.
it's hidden in the wall. I love that sequence in the anime where it's like a fucking like, you know, like turning on the giant robot. Oh, there he goes.
And he's back.
You alive?
Discord was not detecting any input from my mic.
Ah, okay.
That's stupid.
It is
I know.
stupid.
Right? So anyway, I heard Sebastian.
Oh yeah, Sebastian's the name of a character's dad's gun.
In Kenichi.
And he invokes Sebastian when he goes to try and rescue his son.
I mean, there are worse things you can call your gun.
I like the sequence in the manga where he's like running with Kenichi, shooting back at the masters. They're like, holy shit, this guy's a good marksman. What the fuck?
Everybody is good, except every character is much better at martial arts than Kenichi, the main character.
Who only can get by literally being put through hell.
What a loser. Is he even main character?
He is!
I mean, yes, sort of, but... Oh no, Kenichi's one of the few series that actually does genuinely feel like the main character grows through learning and practice, as opposed to... Well, time for my super special power-up to trigger so I can feel good. The closest you get is he has the classic, oh, he's knocked out, but his body just operates on such a instinctual level he can still dodge and fight. That's the closest you get to...
He's so dumb he can fight without thinking.
Actually,
Oh, no,
he's not dumb.
Yeah, he's very smart. He's just very bad. The joke is that...
Good.
The joke is that he is really bad at martial arts. In fact, he's bad at most things. He's smart, but bad. So he has to be trained by like the 7 most powerful martial artists in the world in like some of the most brutal fucking non-stop training until eventually it's drilled into even his weak and feeble body. It's great, especially when he's fighting all these other weird, quirky characters.
I like after the first arc when he basically assembles his group now, and they go to visit him at the dojo for the first time and realize the fucking hell he's going through.
I mean, I just like that Takeda, who's a boxer and is like should be lost like base level, is actually so innately talented that as soon as he gets like a master of comparable skill to Kenichi's, and he only gets 1, and he's like within 5 minutes is caught up.
Oh yeah, literally, like, so, to emphasize this, to get the other characters up to speed, they literally go through, like, very short training stuff that you would see in other anime for the main characters. Like, that happens with him, Kasara watches a cat and how it moves and goes, oh, I have an idea, and then just starts doing, like, cat taekwondo.
Yeah, I've seen bits of it before.
Everyone else just gets like, as soon as it's like, oh, any amount of effort already caught up. Meanwhile, Kenichi on month 36.
One of them, like, spins around on a globe for a little bit and gets power.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't get into it when I was younger. I was like, look at this loser. I don't want to be him. I don't want to self-insert into this person.
I don't want to self-insert to the guy who finally makes hard work work.
I was like, I want to do hard work. Who do you think I am? It's like, do you want to be the guy who does hard work, or do you want to be the guy who has awesome power? Come on now.
I'm just saying, I think if Kenichi had have released like these days, it would be a lot more popular and well known than it even it was when it was first airing.
Yeah, I kind of agree on that one,
I
especially
think Kenichi has a lot of traits. I mean, I think Kenichi himself has a lot of traits that are similar with other incredibly popular main characters like Tanjiro and Deku.
Yeah, it has a lot of stuff that people were like wanted those characters to do but didn't do. Like Kenichi has that. I remember when those shows were doing it, people were like, "Oh, I wish they did this," and I'd be like going, "But Kenichi though," and then get ignored.
Yeah.
They're like, guys, the answer's right here. It's Kenichi. Just watch Kenichi. And they're like, I don't wanna. So you know what? Before I go fight the final boss, I should probably go back, run all the way back, buy some more canteens, really stock up for this final fight.
What also kind of works is the fact that the poor guy just keeps kind of getting dragged into shit at the start. So it's like, yeah, he just wants to learn to protect himself from bullies, so he learns how to do one sidestep, and then it's like, oh, you beat the guy who shakes you down for your lunch money, well now you've got to fight the 3 strongest guys in your year. It's like, I don't want to do that.
Like, the idea that it's so funny because it's like, oh yeah, because he was like a low-rung thug to like one of the other gang leaders, and the gang leader's like, wait, this guy beat one of my guys? Well, I gotta go kick his ass now. It just keeps spiraling.
And it's just like, I don't want this. Stop sending people to kill me.
I just wanted to be left alone.
Just wanted to have friends.
Well, he's got them.
Yeah, you had to beat most of them.
It's true.
It's just very funny.
Hey, he didn't beat Kasara, his girlfriend did.
Yeah, well. That's only because he's too nice. But yeah, it's just
true.
kind of funny to have a character who's like, so at the start, he just does not want to actually be involved with any of the plot. Like any other series, it'd be like, oh yeah, I'm going to train up and I'm going to beat all of the strongest delinquents.
He's wanted a little self-defense training to get just so he can go through a regular day of school.
I just wanted to keep my lunch money. Now here I am fighting a criminal organization.
Multiple criminal organizations. Well, technically, they're all part of the same one. Whatever.
Yeah, it's the evil. Yeah. One Shadow Nine Face. We all know.
Man, look at this loser. This even main character doesn't want to fight multiple criminal organizations as a teenager. Come on now.
I love him for that, though. It's great. He's so good. I love
that's everyone's dream. I remember sitting in school when I was like 16, being like, man, I wish I could be out fighting mobsters right now. All the schoolwork stuff is boring.
It's just fun to the escalation to be entirely like not at all what he just wants at first.
Oh yeah, if you remember too with the sidestep, then the guy's like, I'm gonna fight you in the fucking streets, and he's like, oh shit, and then his drunk master like, yo, he does like professional like tournaments, yeah? Here's an illegal fucking maneuver, hit him with this, it'll be funny.
So give him one of these.
It works!
Say some gangsters dissing your fly girl.
Hit him with one of these! Love Sakagi so much that I had a drunk brawler character that I used him as my player icon for.
Nice.
He is definitely either my favorite or at least my top 5 favorite characters in that series.
Then you have Apachai. Then you have Apachai, who's such a nice guy, but is literally designed to kill people. He needs to learn how to not break Solid's rock before he can train the boy.
Literally a running joke. I love how it's a running joke where he accidentally, like, momentarily kills Kenichi several times. And they have to resuscitate him.
I think the best running joke is that Akisame is literally the worst.
Oh,
by which I mean insanely evil and cruel.
Oh yeah, where it's like, we're like, at a cursory glance, you're like, oh, Saki's like bad. No, he's actually probably the nicest one there. He just seems like it. And the guy who seems like he's the nicest one, no, he's a fucking sadist.
I mean, that's a running joke, at least in Japanese anime at the time, where it's like, hey, it's this nice guy who's actually.
I like the part where when Takeda gets his master, the boxer, and then Takeda's master and Akisame have this like race by strapping like tractor tires to their students and having them drag them like chariots.
I remember that, yeah.
What a fucking asshole. Oh, good times. I need to rewatch the show. I just said that, but you know, now I'm making a note that I need to.
Well, we're really waxing about it, so it like makes you nostalgic for it. So, because it is such a good series.
Good times, good show. Got me through my weekly Bleach chapters. I'll tell you that much. When I was back in the day,
man, going with the difference in quality between the two of them is so funny when you think about it. Like, it's like, oh, this is garbage. Oh, delicious.
Yeah, there was that I don't know if anyone else had it, but there was that genuine point where it became, I'm just reading Bleach and Naruto to see how this ends, more than any kind of like joy.
I jump off of stuff before that happens. If I start finding that I'm not enjoying it, I just jump. I'm not putting myself through this anymore. And even less so now, if something doesn't interest me, I'm like, why would I want to watch this? I'm just gonna watch something else or read something else that I'm actually interested in.
Yeah, I just wanted. I think it was for me. It was I just wanted to see how bad Naruto got when it ended. You can definitely see.
Understandable.
You can definitely see the point, even in the final arc, where the editors were like, "Come on, there's got to be something more."
I recently just rewatched like the first 20 episodes of Naruto, and I was like, "Man, this is pretty good." How did it all go so wrong?
It starts off pretty good. It starts off pretty good.
Because it starts off like I don't want to. It sounds bad if I say it starts off as a typical shonen, but like it has all of the right beats. You know, it's got an interesting world, some creative, and it had creative fight scenes. Like
yeah,
at the
fight
start,
scenes back then were really really fun. Like I actually really liked the action sequences back then.
And utilize utilize what the side characters like. I'll say part 1 of Naruto is very solid. Like going from the getting exam from the Team 7 stuff up until the Sasuke retrieval, like that's all solid. That is a good series. It's post time skip where the rot starts. And I mean, a lot of it comes down to Sasuke.
Yeah, Sasuke is poison.
And even he was, good at the beginning.
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah,
and then
I liked him at the start.
And then he backstabs the entire cast.
I liked.
Okay.
Yeah,
everyone
okay.
forgives him.
Like I like the original team. Like at the start of the series, I liked all three of them. I thought they were good. And they even had like little mini arcs for each one of them, and it, like everything was fine. And then yeah.
And then time skip. Like I said, it's all solid.
But even with the first arc, I was like, man, Zabuza is like one of the best villains.
Zabuza is so cool.
Zabuza is so cool, and the whole like, hey, the world of the ninja actually kind of sucks if you look past the flashy coolness of it. Being a ninja is kind of, and that's something that kind of never comes up ever again.
I mean, as I said, even beyond that, there's lots of cool moments. Like Gaara versus Rock Lee is one of the all-time fights.
Yeah, it's fucking sick.
It's back when we thought this character could do anything. One of the things that Kishimoto did have was that he could find creative ways to use characters. It's like, oh, this guy's power is bugs. How's that cool? And then he like clogs up a puppet with just bugs.
And it just became about fireballs, basically.
And then it became what bloodline limit have you got, or what demon powers have you got?
Yeah, but even then, at the end, it was basically like energy blasts and energy constructs, and that was it.
Shadow clones, don't forget the shadow clones.
And shadow,
you gotta have shadow clones.
Everywhere, shadow. It's a forbidden technique. That's why everybody can do it.
Yeah, it's like it's so silly when then everyone's just doing it. It's like, what's the fucking?
Yeah, they're like, oh, Naruto stole the forbidden scroll that teaches you the forbidden technique, and then every character under the fucking sun in the hidden
that was
the
thing that made him so unique early on, was the fact that he was doing this shit, because people were like, what the fuck is this? What are you doing?
How do you know so many of these fucking things?
Because some of the people he's fighting were like, what the fuck is this move you're doing? How are you doing this? This is horrible. I hate it here.
It's like Kakashi could do it, but Kakashi is like, doing this is hard. And it's
Kakashi can do anything.
Yeah, but I mean, he was like I could make shadow clones, but I could only make like any more than one or two is just gonna burn out all your power and you'll pass out. No one could make dozens at a time. That's insane.
It is even like a unique way of using it too early on, where like he couldn't like quite get the grips on Rasengan, so he fucking cheated using the goddamn Shadow Clone, and that's awesome. It's clever. I like it.
Yeah, as I said, up until like the time skip, it's all solid, and then the time skip happens.
And like, time skip had like one good fight, and it's the Sakura one, and that's it. Oh wait, no, I did like the Maikai one with the final boss, but
let me put
again,
it to you this way: like the Sasuke Retro arc is so good that it made people really like Neji, who everyone hated because he beat up their waifu. And then Sasuke Trigger was so good, everyone was like, oh man, this Neji guy's alright. I hope he doesn't get to be the only character who dies in this fucking series.
No, Jiraiya also died.
Oh yeah.
See, that's
I mean, Naruto kept its quality longer than Bleach did, where Bleach gets to the end of Soul Society, and that's kind of it.
Because before the end of Soul Society, like honestly, I was really into it at that time too. Like I really liked it.
Bleach had really strong character designs and really strong art and lots of and just great build up and intrigue, and then and then
falls off a goddamn cliff.
Then Aizen showed up.
Aizen. And then the Aizen Nation attacked.
Yeah.
The one thing I'll say about both series is that I do like the character design still as they go on, and even when they're bad, I say like, oh, these look cool at least. That's the one thing I can still say, but yeah.
I mean, I think ultimately both sort of, or ultimately what kind of also hurt Bleach is that by Kubo's own admission, anytime he got stuck, he was like, I'm just gonna make a new character.
Yeah. Like, he's a great character designer artist. He's very good at it.
Yeah, I mean, art-wise, at
also,
least
early on, like, his panel layouts were also really good in the early art.
Yeah, like, art-wise, there's an argument to be made that he's one of, like, the unsung greats in terms of just pure artistic skill.
Yeah, he's incredible.
But that kind of faded away as time went on. And I don't necessarily fault him for that, because,
deadlines and manga and all that shit.
Deadlines just honestly wear and tear on the whole thing. You're spending an entire week on a chapter. Drawing backgrounds is annoying. We all know this. This is why, like, other people, and unlike Toriyama, he wasn't just willing to just say, okay, now we're going to fight in a desert, and now we're just going to go to a desert or a wasteland, or we're just going to fight in the sky where I only have to draw a few clouds.
The library is shielded against any and all transmissions.
So I'm not unsympathetic to the idea that you would get lazy after a while.
Yeah.
But it then just becomes that, well, the one thing you could always say is it had great art, and then when it stopped having great art, it's like, oh. But hey. It's fine. I don't think it's kind of funny. I don't know if we'll ever be in a position where we'll have a big three again, in the way that we did when we were younger.
We'll never have a big anything again. All over.
Oh no, we'll have big things. We've got big debt.
Big good things.
Oh. But you know what I mean? I just don't see maybe it can happen, but it feels like with the way stuff's currently going, we're not going to be in the space of having like 3 mega hits like effectively competing at the same time.
Yeah.
I could have executed the carbon reinitialization.
Assuming the world doesn't explode soon, I actually think the future is just going to be smaller things that have like dedicated fan bases.
I also just think the shape of like manga itself has changed, right? Because it's now more about a lot of it is more about gimmick series, or what I call a gimmick series, like isekais or.
I mean, that was kind of always the case.
Yes and no, not quite to the extent it is in current times, where everything's an isekai or is isekai adjacent.
I cannot do that. I've waited for you, whom the master loved.
That's also, I just think more slice of life stuff is sort of taking off, whereas
I
before
don't
it
know.
was
I don't know
like,
if isekai
I can
is that, or
punish
it's
myself
just
for
because
these
Japanese regular
troublesome
life has gotten so depressing that people are
think-
praying for death, and
Come then, Mega
I
Man
think it's
to be
Trigger.
more just
translated
Show
to
me what a
anime world.
first-class
I think it's
purifier
more
is
just
capable
chasing
of.
trends.
It's
Like,
just
yeah,
trends.
Isekai's been around for years, but thanks to Sword Art Online really
It's
popularizing.
kind of like how we start seeing a lot more like regular fantasy for a bit with when
Game of
like
Thrones.
with hold on, I'm also focusing on like this fight with Dungeon and Frieren being popular, so they were a lot more reading greenlit by publishers.
Sword Art Online wasn't an isekai.
Well, yes, it is, isn't it?
No, it's like a virtual reality.
It's similar to Dot Hack.
It's basically dot hack, except
Yeah, but aren't they
Sucks.
stuck in the game?
It's
Yeah, but
Dot
aren't they,
Hack,
like-
but it sucks.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Aren't they stuck in like the game?
yeah, but isekai usually means you're sent to like a literal.
I think not all of them are stuck. I think some of them are and some of them are not.
I'm gonna check this. Not that I don't trust you, but I don't trust you. Let's see what the AI bot has to tell me. According to AI, yes, Sword Art Online is an isekai. And would
Ask it-
Google...
okay, but ask it how many how many A's are in strawberry.
I don't fucking know. No, there's only one strawberry I know, and it's Daryl Strawberry. So I watched The Simpsons softball episode semi-recently. So I don't know who Daryl Strawberry. I don't like, but you know, you were mean to Homer. And frankly, fuck you. Also, I think he was involved in some gambling scandal a few years back. So also double fuck you. As I said, I've not seen Sword Art, so I can't say for definite if I think it, if I know it is an isekai, but I've seen it shown up or referred to as an isekai often enough that I am skeptical.
Yeah, I don't see how. Like the thing with Sword Art Online is that they're all willingly in the game. Like they're stuck there.
Yeah, it's
but
not
they
really
would, they,
one.
Like
Alright,
like they're stuck there, but they know they
Probably
wouldn't.
not winning this run. I think I'm dying. Don't have any more healing items.
And again, so many isekai
Oh, I should have just
now.
done it from the start.
Then
Alright,
again,
just kill me
then
so I
again,
can restart this.
then again, so many isekai now just start with death.
There we go.
Truck curtain.
Well, they said the death truck code is to immediately void like the whole point of like we have to get home from the story. Like there is no getting home. Your home is gone. This is your life now.
I have an idea. An isekai story, but the main character is the truck that goes and runs over people to send them to the isekai worlds.
That'd be fun.
So it's like a sentient magic truck that's like, oh, I can see in this timeline this person will save this world from the Demon King. So, boom.
It's doing my job.
Yeah.
I remember someone had an idea for an isekai where like you get killed by a truck and go to the isekai world, but you're not the hero. You're just the sidekick.
I think there was a series like that.
Yeah. Like you don't become the hero. You meet Reen, and Reen is still the hero. You're just yet another person who's like, haha, Reen's the best. Can't even hate that guy.
I do.
Look how nice he is. I can't hate him.
Get on my level.
Oh. I mean, I could always hate Ned. People trying to tell me, oh, maybe this Spider-Man movie would be good, and I'm like, is Ned in it? Yes, then it won't be good.
Maybe this Spider-Man movie will make you like Ned.
No. Never. Hate!
If hate were written on. Fuck.
I am Cockney. Cogito ergo sum.
This fight's already a wash. I'm trying to... Is there a way to go back to title screen? No, there is not. Fuck.
You will get killed, and you will take every second of it.
Dan, why bite the hand that feeds if it's the only hand you're getting?
Funny.
There.
I used to be
That
much
would be-
better at this game.
How have you been, Sabo?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna, before I run in
that
there,
good?
I'm going to trigger that one dialogue sequence, then save. So I don't have to fucking skip that every time.
I'm debating if it's good or bad.
Well, you.
That's
I mean,
No.
currently things seem good, but I feel like it's just trying to lull me into a false sense of security.
yeah, probably.
Things are going good, eh? We can't have that.
You will fucking die!
Give it time.
Yeah, probably. Just my luck.
I didn't like. My dad asked me. So how? My dad asked me about the current moon mission. He was saying, "Oh, what does it mean when they're going further away, further in space than the humans been?" It's like, well, it's more that they're just doing like an orbit of the moon, but you know, slightly longer than the previous ones. So you know, galactically speaking, actually no. But it's kind of thing where NASA needs
I
to.
thought for a second you were going to say, "Oh, your dad was asking about me."
What? No, why would he ask about you?
My parents ask about you.
Yeah, but that's because your parents are nice. Or think I'm grooming you. My dad doesn't think you're grooming me.
Yeah, that's true.
No, but it's the kind of thing where NASA says things like, oh, it's the furthest we've ever gone. It's like, well, cosmically speaking, no. Cosmically speaking, you've moved like a millimeter.
I think this is more proof of concept than anything. Like, can we still do that? Does this stuff still work? Yes? Okay, good.
Yeah, I mean, there's benefits
checking.
to it. It's just the kind of thing where obviously you get a lot of hyperbole that people fall for, like, oh, this will pave the way for a lunar base. It's like, no, it won't, because a lunar base is super impractical and costly. And people say, oh, but there's rare earth there's probably like, you know, rare earth metals on the moon because it's the same structure because we're formed at the same time. And it's like, yeah, probably. Do you have any idea how much it would cost to extract them though?
Look, you don't go to the moon because of resources or for cost reasons. You go there because it's there.
Yeah. Well, people say, oh, this will be a stepping stone to Mars. It's like, I mean, I guess, but, you know, it's not happening.
You go because it's there. The Captain Kirk method.
Yeah.
Why are you climbing that mountain? Because it's there. And then he almost fell to his death and had to admit that maybe that's not a good reason to climb a mountain.
Yeah. And then he met
Kill
God.
me, kill me, kill me, kill me. There we go. This is 2 phases, by the way. This is so fuck. I used to be better at this. Holy shit. Fuck Mega Man X4. That ain't happening today. I don't remember how I'm supposed to dodge some of these attacks.
Where did it all go so wrong, Dan?
Age.
Age has slowed you down quite a bit.
That slows everybody down.
I feel like I'm the only one that's actually gotten better at video games as I've gotten older.
I've gotten better, but there's also reflex checks, and but also there's the thing of I'm probably just not remembering how I'm supposed to dodge the attacks.
Yeah, and it's also not at all. It also couldn't possibly be something like when you were a child, you were sat there laser focused on the game and could play it for like hours on end, as opposed to now where you have to listen to us bullshit.
That could be.
It could be that, but it's probably not.
Like my skills at games have my skills at games have only improved as I've gotten older because now I can actually concentrate a lot better than when I was a kid.
What in the fuck? I cannot dodge that consistently either.
I got better at controlling my ADD.
Well, that's good. I'm glad.
I wish there was like I'm probably gonna save state in a second.
Have you tried not sucking? Because I hear that could be a
Just
problem.
kill me. Heal me. I'm already so low in health, and I'm gonna have to heal. Goddamn bitch, just finish me off!
Look, you know what you have to. Alright, you know what you have to do?
There we go. Fuck.
Junction Ifrit to Squall.
Yeah,
Punch
Junction Ifrit to Squall.
No, not start. I
What
just.
happened to that guy? I haven't seen him on in a while.
Maybe he died.
You know how to use your
Could
fire
be.
extinguisher,
We
right?
could have raided him the one time, but Dan was too lazy to figure out how to raid.
Maybe he went. Maybe he went back to space where he belongs.
Could be. His planet needed him.
Yeah. But yeah. What we'll talk about before we talk about that. I forget now.
Base.
Oh, right, space. I mean, I don't know. People have like weird conceptions about space. Like, I think
Space!
people just really underestimate the vast distances involved. And the impracticalities of it. So it's the real thing of the. I feel like the answer to the Fermi paradox of, if there are aliens, why aren't you seeing it? And it's like, well, there probably is, because there's literally like trillions of planets in the Milky Way. It's just the distances are so vast.
Yeah. We just need to get better laws of physics. It work for the Transformers.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, to put it in perspective, so, like, I think Alpha Centauri, which is like the nearest star system to us, is like 4.2 light years away, which means that by traveling at the speed of light, it's still going to take you 4 years to get there. Bearing in mind, like, FTL is like just something that doesn't even seem possible, let alone feasible. Because, you're effectively moving so fast that you would be at something you'd have already hit something by the time you'd seen it. And distances only sort of get larger and larger between that, from there on. Talking about things like folding space is all well and good, but you can't do it. And I don't know, like, there's lots of science concepts that I just feel like most people don't have even a fundamental knowledge of, that they get lost into the hype. Like, space travel, or like people misunderstanding like the actual effects of a nuclear weapon, because people like to throw around like nukes, or why don't we just drop nukes, like, I guess because they just assume it's just a big bomb.
I would just drop a nuke into the hurricane. That'll fix it.
Yeah, sure. So, and I don't want to be like a Neil deGrasse Tyson saying, haha, obviously impossible thing is impossible, because I just don't think there's a whole lot of interest in that either. But we're talking in practical terms. Like, I mean, I guess somewhat relevant to current times is like, talking about renewable energies, where people kind of believe bullshit fed to them by people who have a vested interest about renewables. So it's like people don't appreciate that you actually have. I think now they've proven that like 91% of like renewable energy sources can produce more energy than their combustion counterparts.
Yeah, but how are they going to make money?
Selling energy, just from a source that's not incredibly volatile.
Yeah, but they'd have
Easy,
to.
as proven, very easy to disrupt.
Yeah, but they'd have to get rid of all of their oil-producing stuff that's already been around for
Yeah, and it's
Come
massively inefficient. Like, here's the kind of problem, or the other problem, right? Is we all know climate change is a thing, and we all know that, like, as the climate changes, the costs of that like increase exponentially. Not just because you'll be having like harder and harder times finding the necessary, like, the finite resources for fossil fuels, but like the cost of maintenance, already will cost more than the cost of setting up new infrastructure for renewable sources. And that's not even factoring in all of the additional costs that come from a warmer climate. You know, you're talking like we're even sort of seeing now if things like food shortages are very likely, considering there's going to be a shortage on fertilizer for a while for reasons. We've seen what the effects of like bad seasons have done to like even just American farmers, because they've had to be subsidized the last couple of years because of poor harvest related to extreme weather. You know, you have greater extreme weather events happening more consistently across the board, and all of these have like additional costs. So it's like the amount of money that you are quote unquote saving by not going carbon neutral, by not going for a net zero or carbon neutral basis, you are going to be spending in everything else.
Yeah, but they won't do that.
Yeah, I know they won't, but I just wish we would be.
Billionaires.
Yeah, I know. I just wish the energy companies would be honest and just start killing their own children, just out of kindness. Nice and those oil exec.
Or just say straight up, we're rich, we're fine. You plebs can starve. For you.
Yeah.
We need less of you in the world anyway.
AI will take your jobs, except it won't. So, as I said, it's a whole bunch of very simple things that most people do actually understand, but allow themselves to be fed bullshit that they know is not true. In your heart, like, everyone's heart of hearts, surely they know that, like, climate change is real. Come on.
Well, Trigger?
No one could be that dumb.
Well,
I mean, what did Trump say?
I mean, Trump says lots of things, but I did see one thing he said that is worth making fun of. He bragged about he took three competency tests.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's not something you should brag about, mate. Like, does he think that's an AI? That AI isn't. It's a IQ test.
Yes, he does. He exactly does.
And he says, "Oh, it gets harder. Like, there's maths involved." It's like, unless our tests are vastly different for competency, isn't the numerical part of the test just saying, "Okay, can you take 7 from 100, and then again, and again?" Like, oh, it gets harder. It's like, yeah, because you just keep minusing 7 from a number. So, yeah, it just felt weird that he's bragging about having 3 cognizance tests, and everybody's like, oh yeah, it's great that this old man who is clearly not mentally capable.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this fucking part. When she starts this phase.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Because I can't jump that high. Like, what the fuck is the timing? I don't fucking understand. I know there's a way to do it. I've done this before, multiple times in my life. I'm so fucking frustrated with this fight.
I forget, can you roll? Do you get iframes on rolls?
Yesn't.
Cool.
Ready?
You're like King
Like,
of
if
Bars,
I was able to roll there, I could have rolled past it.
You'll be fine.
Like, that I know how to deal with that one. I can get past that one now consistently. In fact, I'm so happy when she does it, because I can just do that. She's being so nice right now. She's done being nice, I bet.
Ready?
Could not
I'm
roll
done
in time.
being nice.
I could not roll in time. We're just gonna load save again, because this is fucking... I am at wit's end with this fight.
Is this the final boss, or...?
Yes, she's got 2 phases, though.
This may be the moment that finally breaks down.
he will stop being the Mega Man LP guy.
No. I just don't remember how I'm supposed to actually deal with her bullshit. I know there's a way to do it, because I've done it before multiple times in my life. I just forget. I tried rolling, and he just, like, stepped instead. I'm fucking infuriated. That time he did it. But there was, like, a bit of a delay there, too.
You not got any healing items?
I do, but there's not many. Please keep doing that from like 2 miles away. I like it when you do that from like 2 miles away. And now she's up my ass. And now this move infuriates me because it's so inconsistent with its tracking. Like, there's no consistency to that. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. There's definitely got to be a better answer. Stand in this fucking move! Fuck! If I remember too, the first phase is far more infuriating than the second one. Jesus fuck. Where is the cunt? There she is. Bitch! Someone look up how I'm supposed to fight this fucker. Just real quick for me. Because I don't want to be here for the rest of my fucking life. Like, what I'm supposed to do to dodge each one of these attacks.
What's his name?
Her name is, Luna, I think. No, not Luna. Oh, fuck, what's her name? Sarah. Sarah's her name. Luna's the other one, who isn't my enemy.
Armored Sarah or Sky Goddess Sarah?
Armored. Sky Goddess be phase 2.
So you roll out the way of the dash. You have to jump over the yellow sparks.
That doesn't happen consistently, though.
Run and jump over the crystal shards.
Is there
It's
anywhere
moderately hard.
Yeah, okay, we're looking at the same guy. It's not very helpful, is it?
Okay, I found a spot where it doesn't hit reach, at least. That one attack. That guide sounds like ass!
What's the attack that's giving you trouble?
Well, this one!
The yellow one. The one where it summons a bunch of balls.
Where, like, as you saw there, they said, like, oh, jump over it, and you saw what happened. Honestly, it's either just to walk away from that one most of the time.
Yeah.
It's so
That was
inconsistent.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think the third one, that third salvo, I think was just too close.
These fucking things. Just let them explode here, it's fine. Nope! Not a safe spot anymore. This is cancer! Fuck! Oh, this fight sucks. That guide has to be wrong, because I know I've beaten this one. But I also remember this phase being the one that would give me the most trouble versus the other one. Whatever.
Yeah, the tracking on that hit was bullshit. I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
I like went past you, did like twirled around and.
Like, I get hit by one regardless. It doesn't matter. And there goes most of my health. I wonder if I just, like, grinded buying canteens and just, like, brute forced it. I'm just not going to engage with that fucking sequence. It's not worth it.
Do not vibe with this.
Where is she now? Okay, she's here. Oh, that was so fucking close to me.
I wonder if like being back against the wall and jumping might work, because then for the yellow spheres. Because I wonder if will they detonate as soon as they impact the wall?
Yeah, but the blast also hits me still.
Oh, okay.
In fact, I'll show you. So one of them's gonna hit me. Oh, what? Oh, way make me look like an asshole.
You did it. Good job.
Don't worry,
You are
it's
like-
inconsistent. Okay, if I just see that, maybe I should just back away from her.
Yeah, I think problem is the ones that were look I was watching you get hit were too close. So I think you just didn't have enough time to get the because yeah, I don't think you had the time to actually get air or get in the air before it would track you when you're too close.
Those will just blow themselves up, so that's fine.
You should blow yourself up now.
Now! Oh, thank God it's this one! She finally did it the first time in this this run on the fight. Then go this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's the distance. You need to be a fair amount of distance away from when she fires those orbs.
We're in the other one. I gotta be close.
Yeah.
Okay, shot her in the butt. Where is she gonna appear now? I don't care if
like
she's
the
doing
charge.
that. If I get a couple of hits in, I'm happy.
I mean, it does seem fairly consistent to dodge.
Unlike this.
Yeah.
I wonder if I probably just grinded canteens to have like the maximum canteen count. Probably what I did back in the day. Specifically for this phase.
It does seem like it takes a lot of damage for a boss that hits as hard as it does.
Because I remember just like fucking going ham on the final phase of it. Oh, I gotta back off. Oh, thank God.
Okay, well, at
I
least
get
we
caught
have
by
a good.
splash.
Yeah. At least it seems like we have a good answer for that.
Damn, she teleported away too quickly. We had to really capitalize on that. There we go. Phase is down. I'm gonna do myself a favor.
In the safe state.
Yes.
Attempting to assist
Normally I
Yeah.
wouldn't, but but you know, it's getting later.
systems. I do not understand.
I want to go home. I want to see my family.
Yeah.
I don't.
If I was just playing on my own, I would be like, yeah, I'll fucking keep doing this.
Still,
In fact, I probably on my own would have said, fuck this, gone back, grinded it, done some dungeon grinding, grabbed a bunch of canteens, came back, just surfing energy drinks while I shoot her.
When last we struggled, you imprisoned me on Terra. Perhaps this time it will be you who is imprisoned.
But
Yeah,
I do
do
remember
so.
hating that phase.
Yeah, it did seem
And I think I
pretty
remember
low.
just brute forcing the other one with the cannon I have equipped. And I could have also grinded out my cannon and have everything maxed out.
Yeah, might have also been what you did as a kid.
Yeah. Slash teenager, because I also played this a couple times in college.
Teenagers are kids too.
Well, also, when I said also college, as a woman, I would have been in my 20s.
Yeah. They're also kids compared to us.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I do like this forum's design, though. It's pretty cool.
Patch, she's digivolved.
Now, shall we continue?
It is a cool design.
So how are you, Sabo? Sabo?
Things are
Oh,
decent.
hooray.
Somebody's yelling about something outside.
Oh,
Apparently.
I fucked up there. me just
I mean,
load
it's-
that.
I mean, it's Joyzy, so I assume they're just yelling about, you know, pizza or something.
Pizza,
Could be. It's just a mob shakedown, just look the other way.
I mean,
New
that is
Jersey.
New Jersey.
For everyone's sake.
Oh, it's just that wacky old Tony Soprano beating a woman to death.
Again.
Must be a Thursday.
Oh, him.
Haha, that's our Tony.
Oh, fuck. You fucking asshole.
And
But
he's
yeah,
dead.
he's- But yeah, this phase is... that one attack is brutal, but, like, it's a lot more manageable.
Hmm. The perfectly cut dance screen.
Not even wrong. Oh, she's going for another run! Oh, fuck.
She's coming
of course-
right for us.
This, of course, would be a lot easier if I still had some healing left in tank, but I do not.
Hey, you don't want to do that first phase again.
No! Oh, I forgot that she did this shit. Oh! Oh, this sucks.
We're gonna go for a goofy scream there.
Ah, I timed it wrong! But yeah, you see what I mean by the iframes are yescent?
Yeah.
It's a very specific frame that they're on. This ain't no Dark Souls roll!
It's not even a Kingdom Hearts roll.
No.
Oh, that's something to say, but I was trying to explain to someone about how you can how Kingdom Hearts can totally you can totally fuck yourself over, because he saw one of his streamers make who he likes to watch made a comment about picking the dream weapons in Kingdom Hearts 2, and it's like, how do you really explain like how badly you can get fucked over if you pick wrong in a choice that you don't even know is a choice when you're a little kid playing?
I mean,
Oh yeah, that happened to me.
well, how bad is that? I forget what happens if you pick the wrong.
So it's not even, it's not that. Actually, the worst one to pick is the sword. It's because you miss out on, not only do you get guard like way later, which is pretty useful. Not even just because it's a useful defensive tool, but is also useful for like certain other like side challenges or grinding like EXP. It also takes longer to get like second chance or leaf bracer or one more. All of the like really useful defensive tools for the late game / the end bosses. Whereas you get guard pretty quickly if you pick up the Dream Shield.
Oh, I'm fucked.
I picked sword. I didn't have any trouble with it.
Well, you didn't have to do the Riku boss fight like 7 billion times, so the entire conversation is stuck in your head.
I mean, I did, but I don't think any other choices would have saved me there.
When I did that fight, I didn't have guard.
I mean, now I can do it equally. Again, it was just back to when I was younger. I was really bad at like focusing
Yeah.
and pattern
I hear
recognition.
Assist you.
I was just like, he's flying all over the place, and now I'm dead.
Nor did you know you had to then fly all over the place.
Yeah. Or it's like wait for him to rise in the air, go down. He's gonna shoot out 3 times. Move.
Roll,
I wasn't-
bitch,
I
roll.
wasn't. I wasn't able to focus.
No,
that
she's
well.
not in this game. Oh wait, no, she is. Fuck.
I was
She's
gonna
not in this
say,
fight.
We've seen roll in this game.
Listen, I'm stressed right now.
Thinking back at it, it really is amazing how much better I've gotten at controlling my brain compared to when I was a kid or a teenager.
Why are you like this, you bint? What?
Assist you by
I hate her.
I don't think she's fond of you either.
I'm glad that we're mutual in this. Oh, in the middle of my iframe. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You fucking.
Just the one iframe.
Eat a dick, you fucker. Eat a fucking
assist
dick.
you by
But there's only bosses I have gone back to fight as a full adult and gone, aha, I can't believe I had this much trouble with this.
And there's other ones where you're like, how?
It's basically every boss.
Yeah, there are certainly some things where I'm like, how did I beat this so easily as a kid and I can't do it now?
I don't think I've ever had that problem, but I was terrible at games when I was a kid. I mean, I'm even better at JRPGs because I'm patient enough to grind stuff now.
Yeah, and use like buffs and shit.
Yeah. Also, I know what happens, so I'm not particularly eager to rush through the story.
Yeah. Also, you know what? You know. Remember some gimmick fights like Unalaska in FF10.
Yeah.
Or you just remember, hey, I've got this Phoenix down against this undead monster.
Yeah, I know what you're about to do. Oh, no, you didn't do it.
Or hey, I'm playing FF8. I should not grind.
Bro. If you're playing FF6, you should run from battles because is it 6 that has the chicken knife? Or is it 5?
It's fine.
It's 5. Yeah, so in 5 you should always run from fights because you can make the chicken knife the most powerful weapon in the game.
I just didn't bother with either of them.
What, you didn't bother with the sword? Or bravery?
I hate that attack so fucking much. You know what? Can you give me tips on this thing too? Because this is taking so fucking long.
I think I picked the knife because if you run once, then the brave sword is useless. But I only ran if I had to, and I just made use of other weapons.
Why? Why did you keep it low for that long, you fucking bitch?
assist you by
Can you look up what they're saying for each one of these attacks, please?
Okay, so gotcha. Sarah will hover with 14 blue crystals on the ground. If you want to shoot her, don't lock on. Feel my power. Sarah will slam to the ground, causing a pink shockwave. Roll through the shockwave to avoid damage.
Anyway, go ahead.
I think it's as in you roll towards into it.
You don't. There's no forward roll.
Oh, let's find out. Sarah summons meteors that will follow you. Just keep running and all will be well.
That one's easy, yeah.
What's the matter? Sarah will summon a laser that will move left and right. This attack will nearly kill you with a full life bar. It doesn't tell you how to dodge, it just tells you that will happen.
Oh, this is a great strategy guide, written by a very intelligent person.
Half energy, Sarah will cause a black hole to appear. It does no damage, but it tries to pull you in and mess up your vision so she can attack you.
Yeah, that one I do know about, because she got me with that earlier. I think I had more healing items as the thing when I did this back in the day.
Do you have the shining laser?
No. I could probably build it, but I'd have to redo the whole thing.
Ah.
You know, at this point, fuck it. It might be faster. I might just make this make this 2 streams. Just kill me real quick. We're just gonna load. If I change my mind, I can just fucking save state still. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, even
So
looking
you-
on like, even looking on Reddit,
I
they're
beat
saying,
her with this weapon before. Like, there's something I must not have.
shining
Yeah.
laser and bunch of energy canteens is what I'm seeing.
I'm at the point where I might go and grind energy canteen. Oh god, I gotta walk all the way fucking back. Ah! This is probably gonna be one more stream.
Hooray! It's like
Uh.
nothing happened.
Well, I
But-
did kill the boss rush. But I
Well-
feel like I'm not, like, maybe my arm... Because my arm... I feel like I'm taking more damage than I should, but then again, they're saying, like, oh yeah, that'll delete your health bar, fuck you, okay. So never mind then, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I think, yeah, energy laser might help, or the shining laser might help.
So I think I
Just
have
by
the part for that. And I could also grind energy... I would grind some money in a dungeon real quick for, more energy canteens.
Then just go back to the old strategy of brute force it.
Because I beat her with this gun I have on my arm right now. In fact, I don't think I ever really fucked with the shining laser before. So I'm not sure how the fuck I was able to dodge. Again, it must have been just brute force. With
Or
a bunch
maybe
of
you're just
energy
not.
canteens.
Or maybe you're just not remembering how many tries it actually took.
Maybe. I really wish they put like a closer exit, so I don't have to walk through all these fucking rooms. So I remember like used to be able to dodge. Like, you remember the first phase gave me trouble. I remember like learning that one. The second phase, I think I would just pummel it with mortars and drinking tanks. So I think that's what I used to do. I just have to get hit less, which is really hard to do with that one fucking move where she slams her ass on the ground. I mean, those little drone things don't take as much damage from me as that thing does, so...
But
Actually,
standards
strategy-
of powerful.
It is. God, this is a trek. Finally. No. Jesus Christ. Okay, this is like the last one before I can get to the outside, then go to Terra, then talk to Roll. You know what, I might just grind tanks and not finish this today. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because I'm like thinking about if I have to go all the way back here because I realize the shining laser isn't enough. I think I'm just gonna grind for a little bit and then I'm gonna stop stream.
He's going to krill himself.
I'm not giving Sarah the satisfaction. Fuck her. And not in the fun way.
Head back to the Let's head back to Earth.
And back to Earth. Because I think I have the parts for the shining laser. I believe I do. There's also a dungeon in this area, so I'm probably gonna... that I don't think I've explored, so I'm probably gonna go to that. Okay. Development room. Development. There we go. The shining laser is now mine. Change weapon. Let's go to the shining laser. Where are you? There it is. Alright, development. Can I upgrade? No. Can I improve anything on it? Do I have the money to improve anything on it right now? Probably not.
There it is.
Well, I mean, I'm still gonna grind anyway. Let's see. But each part can be upgraded, so I'm probably doing some grinding. in general. Alright, let's go to that dungeon, because there's one near here. I think I'll just, like, crawl through that dungeon and I'll stop stream. I'll probably do grinding off camera. So that way, next time when I start, I can just hopefully just nuke Sarah out of orbit and then just play X4.
Then you'll be stuck on the moon.
Then he'll be stuck on the moon. To be fair, when I was there, I was already stuck on the moon, technically.
Get him off the goddamn moon.
Capcom refuses. Capcom, please, can we get him off the moon? No.
No. Can we put Leon Kennedy in the game?
Yes! Forever! We're gonna give him backwards hat and a skateboard!
There's a monkey's paw wish for you. You get Mega Man Legends 3, but it's featuring Leon S. Kennedy of the Resident Evil series.
I wouldn't put it past them. Oh yeah, and they're already on GOG, but they put the original PlayStation versions of 1, 2, and 3 on Steam.
Yeah, I saw. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Now you can play good games.
I mean, I'd be down to do like a stream of like a Claire run of 2, because I haven't played the original 2 in so long.
Well, you're not going to go for the canon route, which is Leon A, Leon B.
You know what? Out of spite, Claire A, Claire B. Fuck off. That buttered away most of that thing's health. I forgot how fucking strong this thing is. And it's not even upgraded. It's had no upgrades. I held that down for a couple of seconds, its health bar was mostly gone, shot it like twice, and it was dead.
Yeah, that's how you crush the final bosses. You use the bullshit laser.
Cheese! To be fair, you do get the last part for it in that dungeon.
Cheese, Grommet.
Cheese!
Not even a bit of Wensleydale.
I'm glad even with my bad impression you knew what I was doing. Oh yeah, I think I've cleared this dungeon before, so I'm mostly just here to kill re-robots and get money. I don't think there's a dungeon I haven't poked a stick at. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I've been wrong many times.
Time to get paid.
I'm also going to use this as a test run to play around with my new gun. Even the energy consumption is pretty good for a weapon that I have not really done much with. There's a good reason you can't get this shit until the final area. Holy crap. Okay, now it's more efficient to just shoot them with my Buster. Because I can just double tap them with my Buster versus the shining laser. Yeah, that's the way more efficient. Get this money. Ooh, there's a hole here. Let me make sure I collected whatever was in this hole. Nope, I already got it. Anywhere in this dungeon I haven't explored yet? No, I think I've explored the whole thing. That's fine. I'm mainly here just for money.
Ash Monet.
Money, money, money!
It is a rich man's world.
Eh, it really is. It's not even a joke. Oh, okay. I know where this is. I already gathered all this shit. Let me get out of here. On the plus side, it'll respawn all those Reaver bots a second ago, so... Or maybe not. I thought it would. Oh, well. Like butter. Oh my god. The energy resources of this thing is crazy. Without even putting a dime into, like, upgrading it. That's nuts.
So yeah, probably is how you're meant to melt the final boss.
Most likely. Considering they give it to you in the final dungeon.
Like, here, you've done enough, go nuts.
Also, man, I mean, this is a much earlier dungeon, but man, so it makes sense. But man, my Buster at this point is pretty fucking powerful on its own too. If I can stand still and tap, I can just like blitz a health bar. I don't know how I did that. Again, it had to have been just brute force with the canteens. How I did it when I was younger with the powered Buster. Especially considering, you know, like, you know, you're sitting there with the game for a bit. It makes sense that I'd be more inclined back then to be like, I'm just gonna make this thing broken and buy all of the healing items and squirrel them away. Ow. Yeah, it's definitely a lower area dungeon considering that barely did any damage to me. I didn't even see the health bar move.
The only thing you're selling is merchandise.
Merchandising! Where the real money from the movies made! Okay, this is the refractor I took from here ages ago. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have more refractors that I can just sell for the fun of it. Just making sure. Yeah, I was pretty thorough in picking this area clean, it looks like. Yeah. I have already confiscated all of the goods.
You looted and pillaged as your European ancestors would be proud.
Yes.
Good, good. Now subjugate them.
Ooh, subjugate who? There's nothing in here. Everything's dead.
Yes.
Even better.
And take over the local people and tell them that they are in fact not citizens by birth.
Wait, hold on. I don't know if I want to do that. By the by, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, good.
Don't worry, I know, and...
You don't want to go that far. That could backfire on you someday.
I understood that reference.
I unfortunately understood that reference. I mean, to be fair, is it really unfortunate for me to be paying attention to what's going on around me? I don't know.
Probably.
At least for my mental state.
Just as long as line goes up, it's okay. Never mind that line currently go down.
Oh no!
Line
Well,
go very down.
What if we take the chart and we just flip it upside down?
Ah, then line go up.
Yeah, see, I'm brilliant. I'm a fucking genius.
And look, you already understand more about economics than quite a lot of economists do.
Which is really funny because I'm saying that as a joke.
Hmm.
Because you shouldn't fucking do that.
Yeah, you shouldn't lie about your finances, but there's also a lot of things, economically speaking, you shouldn't be doing.
Listen,
Like, you shouldn't be having, like, the same 6 companies trading back the same billion-dollar investment over and over and over again to artificially inflate their numbers.
I like how what they're doing is like the old 4chan meme of like the infinite money like credit card joke, where they just keep moving the money around the thing around from credit card to credit card. And it's meant to be a joke because obviously that doesn't fucking work. And then these people are actually doing that and being like, "Yeah, this works."
Yeah, because the banks used to do that. Ever since, like, this is one of the whole things. Ever since the deregulation of banking, this is effectively how banking systems have operated for decades. This is why we had a massive economic crash in 2007 or 8, because basically it's all well and good while everyone's trading off of money that only theoretically exists until someone goes, so when do we actually get the money?
Where's my money? You shouldn't have asked that question.
Yeah, effectively. The economy looks strong. The economics of it looks strong until someone looks down and sees there is nothing actually there.
Hey, wait a fucking minute!
And it sounds like it's oversimplified, but it is entirely true. It is just down to at some point someone goes, so when do I actually get the money? It's like this whole $1 billion deal that Disney did with OpenAI. I don't think any money actually changed hands.
No.
No, because OpenAI is like, never mind, we're pulling the thing.
Yeah, and also
Disney's now looking for another person to do their AI deal with.
Well, they're going to struggle.
They're going to have a hard time, but Zora was pretty much the only one that could do something that maybe sort of didn't look like obvious AI if you squinted.
Zora, I mean, the kind of problem is that it's... I mean, we've sort of talked about the economics of it all before, how it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Like, at any level, cost-wise, energy-wise, environmentally-wise, it's completely impractical and impossible to do currently. So it was less about. I feel like the deal was less about actually getting anything out of it from either party, and more for Disney to just try and establish itself in that kind of tech bro circle.
Yeah. And they still are like, oh, it's still gonna happen, yeah? So they're still trying to, like, fucking claw into it.
Yeah, the cult of Silicon Valley that has been dominated by AI because it's a huge buzzword that you can use to try and sell anything to anyone. It's, yeah.
I mean, we talked about before, like, how it's being used as a buzzword, like, with that... My one desk fan saying "powered by AI." It's not. It's just fucking. It has a sensor because it has a thermometer and a sensor. So it's like you can set it to a setting where it'll adjust its temperature based on what the temperature around is, and that's it.
I mean,
fan.
Yeah, but I mean, AI as a term for referring to large language models has always been like a bit. It's one of those things where, is it really artificial intelligence, though?
No.
Like, that's why they're all so desperate to claim that they're making, like, AGI. Which they're not. Like, just to reiterate. You can slap as many shitty AI filters over video games as you want. That's not AGI, you're not developing it. Shut up.
Yeah.
God, can we just, like, have the fucking fallout so people will just murder the CEO of Nvidia? I'm sick of him.
Most people that are sane or sensible are sick of him.
Like, you know, most billionaires I despise for obvious reasons, but a lot of them at least have the sense to just keep their bullshit to Twitter conspiracy theorists and whacked out political parties. Fucking Nvidia guy, though, whose name is escaping me because I keep wanting to say Jensen, and then I think, is that right, or am I just thinking of Adam Jensen?
Man, that was a good game.
Yeah.
That's it, that
but,
was a good game.
Yeah. But yeah, he, unlike everyone else, has fucked with actual industries that have massive impacts on everything else. Yeah, at the end of the day, Musk, like, fucking around and breaking Twitter is, like, all on him. No one else really cares.
Honestly, it's that thing where it's like, when Twitter breaks, you're just like, oh, here we go again, whatever.
Anyway, Blue Sky. But with Nvidia doing their bullshit, drove up the prices of RAM.
Oh, actually, I know RAM prices start going down now.
Oh, yeah, because now they've realised they have a massive surplus because all of their projects aren't going to work.
Yeah.
So all of the RAM that they pre-built, that they pre-bought, or pre-sold.
What's been going on with the, because we were talking about the Steam Deck price and stuff like that, basically what they've been doing is waiting for shit like this to happen, so now they're reporting that the prices probably won't be fucked. And I think the only reason that Valve was able to do this is, well, one, how insane the amount of money they got off Steam, and two, their private company versus a public one. If they were a public company, you know they would have pushed that shit out. Kind of like how the PlayStation's prices are raising, Nintendo's raising their price of physical games, but we're gonna pretend they're not.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, I need a drill arm for this. I don't even know if I had that built. But I can explore further in here if I have the drill arm. Let's see, do I have it? I can go back and check with Roll and see if I built one. The unfortunate thing is you can't equip more than one of these types of weapons on you without talking to Roll. You can only have one.
Yeah, it does seem like a bad quality of life thing.
I wouldn't mind if, like, in a future one, they let you equip, like, two or three. Like, I can understand limiting it so you don't, like, have the person running in there with, like, 1,000 weapons. Like, I'm fine with that. But it would be nice if you could have, like, two. Like, maybe stuff like the vacuum arm and the drill arm, which are ones you're typically not going to equip. You could be like,
it feels
okay,
odd to
you can have
do
these.
That. It feels fine to do that for weapons. It feels odd to do that for things that are for utility.
Yeah, I mean, you can attack with the drill arm. In fact, with one of the bosses, it's actually really good. Well, most of the time, you're not going to want to have it because, you know, there's just better options for most situations. That's why I don't really do it. Like, that frog, if I had the drill arm, I could have just buzzsawed him if I equipped that and ran in there. But, yeah, I wouldn't mind if, like, if I did get a 3, if they're like, yeah, utility ones, you can swap between them, or just give me, like, a certain inventory that I could set of them. And then, like, switch between them, but, like, I couldn't equip every weapon I have.
Yeah.
I do think that would be better.
Oh, I guess another fun thing to go back to, like, economics and environmentalism, which is always fun subjects for everyone. There's a common sort of misconception that, well, if we want to reduce the price of gas, why don't we just drill more? And I mean, it's because it doesn't work. It doesn't actually reduce the price of anything.
I do not have the drill arm. Do I? Yeah, I don't have the drill arm at all. Well, shit. I can't go that far in that dungeon.
Nope. Time to grind up.
I mean, there's probably somewhere, but I mean, I don't need that specifically. I'm just here for money anyway. I'm here for the money.
You're just here to get paid.
There might be an extra dungeon in this area that I might have missed. I don't remember running into one in here. I remember just fighting the bonds and going to the fire dungeon.
So yeah, one of the funny things about like the price of oil and gas is it's not necessarily tied just to supply worries. So like if you drill more and produce more, that doesn't actually mean it's going to reduce the price because it's based more off of global markets, or based entirely off of global markets than local markets.
Oh, there's a store guy here. If you're a bit of an asshole, he'll sell to you. I did not know about that because I've never done like breaking shit or doing something to reduce my karma in this game because I never really had a reason for it.
Nice.
Oh, anyway.
Yeah. So like over here, they're talking about people on the right are talking about let's reopen the North Sea gas and oil fields because that will help. And it's like, no, it won't, because aside from anything else, for new oil and gas projects, you are looking about a 10-year turnaround before any actual, anything is done. Because it costs a lot of time and money to actually set up everything for drilling and storing and refining. The problem is also because drilling or like oil companies are private companies. Unless you're going to pass legislation to force them, there is actually no way to once they are handed the licenses to drill, that's it. That is the end all be all of any government's involvement. Well, in the Western world, which means that which means everything they produce will then immediately go on to the global market, which means it's not necessarily going back to you anyway. So any talk of like, oh well, if we just drill more, if we just start drilling more, that will reduce prices. It's will not happen. What actually should be done is investing in renewable energies, like I said, because then you stop allowing for the Strait of Hormuz to become such a choke point.
Yeah.
And it's not even like
you can't run cars on that.
What energy? What electricity?
I mean, you can if you have an electric car, but most people don't.
Yeah, but you can run cars on a lot of things.
Are they going to revamp my car to run on electricity?
Well, here's the thing, right? It doesn't have to just be electricity. There are actually quite a lot of alternative fuel sources that are viable. You can actually run it off of vegetable oil, believe it or not.
Okay, then you need to change the engine to run off it.
I mean, doesn't actually take as much of a modification as you might think to run off of things like vegetable oil. The one that would actually be easiest if they could sort it, but this one is a problem, is hydrogen. Because hydrogen is the most combustible element in the known universe. And also massively abundant.
Yeah, I feel like that might go a little too well.
No, the problem with hydrogen is it's just very hard to store. If someone could work out a method of
we saw what happened with the Hindenburg.
Yeah, but that's you'd be talking about different quantities of hydrogen. Remember, the Hindenburg was was completely full of hydrogen with massive tanks. Like, we wouldn't be talking that level of quantity in the hydrogen. And that's why I say if you had a way to store it more efficiently, it would be a significantly better fuel source than fossil fuels. I mean, hell, theoretically, you can actually run a car. You could run a car off of water.
I have heard about something like that before.
I don't know. I saw Back to the Future. I saw what happened when they tried to run the car on liquor.
No, just water. Like, what are the two elements that make up water?
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure several. I'm pretty sure several people.
Aqua and Fina.
I'm pretty sure several people have come up with a theoretical water-fueled car before, and all of them have been killed.
Yeah, but I'm just
by supposedly assassins hired by oil companies.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Is
Well,
that's what I'm saying. The problem is that there's just not a lot of will, even though it's massively beneficial to everyone, bar like a few billionaires who will continue to be billionaires.
Yes, but they need more. Think of the billionaires.
Yeah, think of the money that they literally cannot
Think of
spend.
the landlords.
Yeah, come on. Won't someone please think of the landlords?
No, they had a march for billionaires in California, I think. I mentioned this.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm not sure if everyone who showed up was actually taking it seriously or not.
But yeah, as I said, there's plenty of options. Like, theoretically, if you can find a way to separate the oxygen and separate the oxygen and hydrogen molecules, you can actually use water as a fuel source, and you might be able to do that with magnets.
I had to resist the urge to not say the line.
Well, I mean, you can say it because it's sort of true.
I am Magneto, master of magnet.
I thought you were talking about the how do they work bit.
No, my brain went to Magneto, master of magnet.
I mean, it's easy to defeat Magneto. You just use a wooden gun.
A wooden gun?
But yeah, so I actually think there was a weird case of a naturally occurring thing on the seabed where like two magnetic forces were actually causing the water molecules to separate, or like react in a specific way. So a strong enough magnetic force could actually do it. So, you know, just saying, there are lots of options that are worth exploring, like actually exploring, that are never allowed to because bribery is legal.
It is?
And it's called lobbying.
What? No, those are just helpful donations.
Just, favors for friends.
Yeah.
But, it's not at all in people's interest to actually do things that are beneficial, even though, like, historically, social policies do better long-term economically than neoliberal conservatism does.
What? No.
Maybe, just maybe, the markets can't sort themselves out because historically they don't. Historically, they just put you into these exact positions of multiple monopolies running everything until an economic crash happens, which it will happen.
That can't be right.
Like, it's kind of funny in a weird sort of way that one of the main reasons why we developed into, or why the likes of Reagan and Thatcher got to take power is because of an oil shock in the 70s caused by a war between Israel and a bunch of Gulf states, where the exact same thing happened. So, it's very funny that history is just there to be repeated.
No, that can't be right.
Sane, sensible people might have gone, this whole thing in the 70s of our entire economies collapsing or being on the verge of collapse because of a crisis in the Middle East, a famously stable region.
Yes.
Maybe someone should do something about that.
Stable just like my mental state! Laugh track.
I mean, one of the other things to benefit, like renewable energy, would to make it so renewable energy isn't like tied to the price of wholesale gas, which is what it is now for some insane reason. So even though renewable energies or energy sources are like vastly cheaper and energy-wise producing equivalents to their fossil fuel counterparts, you still have to price them at the same level as oil and gas, even when they cost very little to actually to use, comparatively. That's one thing I've never really been able to understand. Nobody's ever been able to actually explain to me why that is the case beyond just, pure unadulterated greed. Kind of like how pharmaceutical companies are just inherently evil because they overcharge, like, places like America for drugs that cost them pennies to make.
Think of the CEOs.
Ooh, you know what's one thing that I'm gonna grind for? Because I'm probably gonna end in a minute. I'm gonna grind for this Kevlar armor. This Kevlar armor is so much stronger than I have.
Yeah, it would probably also help.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of grinding between this and next stream. I think I also have a thing I gotta deliver to somebody too. I think I have like this pig I gotta give to somebody to give my inventory, so that'll probably also give me some shit.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
I like that everybody's happy with me because I didn't let that statue explode.
They like the statue.
Myself. They really like it. I know. There's like a whole thing where you have to try and pay for the damages that you caused if you blow it up, and it gives you a whole other phase of the Teasel fight. I do know that. And I've seen the footage of that fight. I'm like, yeah, this is way more fun, but I really didn't want to spend my money.
How else will you make money?
Right? It's about the money.
I thought it was all about the Mets.
You're right. It's all about the Mets, baby. The Mets, the Mets, the Mets. Alright, yeah, you know what? We'll stop here. I'll come back to this next week. Grind between streams. Come back with money.
Time to leave.
Yeah.